Hello, Veronica.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome. How are you?
Ah, nice. Relaxed day.
You had a relaxed day today. That's awesome. It's really good.
Yes.
What did you do?
Thank you. Okay. In the morning, I okay. I have a meeting. Had meeting. Very early, and then um, uh, I don't know. Say 3 hours.
You have some free hours? Some
Yes,
time
some free
off?
hours. Yes, time off. I did. I don't know. I forget the. How do you say man? Mandados.
Oh, you did some, it's not home chores, wait, errands. You did some errands.
Yes, I did some errands, and then in the afternoon, I have another meeting.
Another meeting, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So you didn't work or kind of,
Yes. Yes,
just
I work, but um,
had some
was
time off.
yes, time off. It was I don't know, easy going. No, it's not
And
easy going.
is it going day?
Easy going day. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Something similar happened to me, but it's because my left wrist was swollen.
Really?
So it was swollen and I couldn't like move my hand. It still hurts a little bit.
Okay.
It's really weird. I believe
And
I'm becoming hypochondric. No, wait, that's something else. I'm becoming hypothyroideico. Yeah, that will be the word. I'm getting hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism, that's a word.
ah,
Yeah, because of my mom. My mom, it's the heritage of my mom to all of us. All of my brothers are becoming or are getting hypothyroidism, and I was the only one missing. So it hurts.
okay.
It hurts when your
Yeah.
articulations start hurting, Ow,
Yes.
that's
Uh,
crazy. So at the morning job, they gave me off. They gave me time
okay.
off, unpaid. I'm
Mhm.
not getting paid, but
Good.
yeah, they said, hey, you know what? Go and relax, have some sleep, put some hot water on
Yes.
your wrist. And that worked. That worked actually. I put some hot water and cold water too. And I took diclofenac.
Okay. Yeah.
That actually helped a little bit, but still hurts. Hello,
Uh,
Violeta. Yeah. I guess you're
be
not
careful. Be careful when you're grace or I don't
wrist,
know say the
wrist.
wrist wrist is warm and you dear I don't know say
You wash your
dirty.
hands. I wash my
Or,
hands, or
yes, 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 because
but
that can.
that has to do with arthritis. Having your body parts swollen um, has to do with arthritis due to that reason. But in this case, I didn't do much effort with my wrist. With my wrist, I I, I hadn't done any effort a day before, and out of the blues, that my wrist was swollen. Give me 1 second, okay? 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. So yes, we're talking about sicknesses, health issues, some health issues. They say that every 10 years your body gets worse. After the 30 years old, when you become 30 years old, 10 years, every 10 years, you know, you get a new sickness, a new healthy problem. That's what I heard. Hopefully not. What do you think, Violeta?
No, I don't know because I, I get into 30.
You haven't got
I
into the 30s?
no.
Ah, come on.
No, I have no problem.
No healthy issues, okay? No healthy
No,
issues. That's
no.
awesome. That's
Thanks
great.
God.
Thank God. Thank God.
Only my weight.
Of course, as everybody wants. Wait, you know, that's everybody's issue. That's everybody's
But
problem. We're all
is the
overweight.
only problem I have.
Everybody. We're overweight.
Yes.
It's just the frijoles, you know, the beans.
Yes. The pastries.
The pastries. Actually, I mean, our Salvadorian diet is killing us. You have
I think it's the
plantains,
bread.
the bread. Yeah, I heard a lot.
Bread.
The
That bread
pastry,
is a big
The
problem.
the
coffee
cevitas.
Pastry,
yeah,
coffee,
with the bread.
Yes.
and we're not used to eat that much vegetables. That many
No.
vegetables. We don't eat
It's-
No.
too many vegetables. That's sad. And homemade food is not good for us. All right. Okay. Elvis, where are you?
Fine, fine.
Buddy. Hey, Elvis, welcome.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. Um, I didn't participate in the class last Friday
Last Friday? Why?
because yes, because I have a issue,
I
a
had
little issue.
you had an issue. You had an issue.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
with my computer.
I hope everything is okay now and better.
Yes, but I I I am working in the platform.
The platform. Good.
The
Great.
platform.
Thank you very much, Elvis. Vadi, what can you tell us? How's it going?
Hello, teacher. How are you? Fine, I'm
Thank you.
fine. A little busy, but whatever.
Well, that's good. That's good to be busy instead of doing nothing. That's good. Welcome, welcome. Today is Monday.
Thank you.
I have Jarvin as well. Jarvin, how is it going?
Everything is fine, teacher.
Awesome. Good to hear. Daniela, welcome.
Hello.
Hello. What's up? Why so blue? Why are you so blue? You sound blue today.
I am not blue. I don't feel like that.
Okay. So you're just calm, you're relaxed.
Yes, I am
Okay.
chill.
You're chill. Excellent. You're chill. I like that. Okay. I think I already said hello to everyone. Stanley. Stanley, are you there? Hello, Stanley.
Hello, everybody.
Any news?
I have too much work, and I have to finish this week.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
I am very, very busy.
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 Okay.
Yes, busy.
That's good. I mean, to keep yourself busy. Okay, guys, I think we are ready. We are 7 already. Let's see. Where are the others? I'm still waiting for them. It's difficult to type with one hand, basically. Okay, so today, what's the plan for today? First of all, we're going to watch a video and you're going to gather vocabulary. That's going to be your mission. So if you have paper and pencil, or if you want to take notes on a notepad on your computer, if you're on the computer. If not, please bring some pen and paper or pencil and paper and get ready to listen, pay close attention. If you haven't done the video, you know, in the exercise on section number 5, which is what we're starting today. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, and your mission, your goal is to gather expressions. I would like you to listen closely, pay close attention to natural expressions that you may hear. I may type some on the screen, okay, but you need to pay close attention so we can discuss later about the new expressions that you hear, okay? Okay, so let's go with this for the first time. If you want me to play it again, we will play it again, but let's listen, okay?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Chris Brooks. Welcome to Travel World. Have you ever traveled to a country with a completely different culture? If you have, you probably know what culture shock is. It's a feeling of confusion you get from suddenly being in a new environment. The traditions and customs may seem strange. Expectations are different. You don't know exactly what you're supposed to do. You may even be a little bit afraid of making a mistake. In time, you get used to everything. But when you get home, you often have some interesting and perhaps humorous stories to tell about your cross-cultural experiences. Today, we're going to Latin America to meet some people who've traveled abroad and hear about their experiences crossing cultures. First, let's go to Brazil. Ah, yes, Rio de Janeiro. Enjoying a spectacular view of Sugarloaf Mountain is our lucky reporter, Fatima Nolan.
Hi, Chris. I'm here in beautiful Rio de Janeiro. Like everywhere else in the world, people here like to travel abroad and have some interesting stories to tell. Let's talk with some of them. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Camilla, and I was born in Stockholm, Sweden, but I moved to Rio when I was 4, and I've lived here ever since. 2 years ago, I went to Sweden, and I lived there for a year.
What did you notice that was different?
Well, the first thing that I noticed when I got to Sweden was how people greet each other. It was completely different, because here in Brazil, we kiss on the cheek, and they shake hands. So I went to kiss, and they, oh my goodness, what's going on? And they felt like you're invading my space or something like that. It was strange.
This is Fatima Nolan from Rio de Janeiro. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Fatima. Now, let's cross the South American continent to Lima, Peru, where our reporter Denise Oregui is standing by. Denise?
Thanks, Chris. We're here at the beautiful Plaza de Armas. This is a favorite spot for tourists and the people of Lima. Let's talk to some people here about their cross-cultural experiences.
Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Andrew, and I'm from the United States.
Have you noticed any difference in the way people do things here in Peru?
Yeah, one thing that I've really noticed is the public transportation system is really different. Because here, the bus system is private, and so there's all these people trying to get you on their bus, because the way they make money is by getting as many people as possible to get on their bus. So the whole time they're yelling, "Get on my bus, get on my bus," and sometimes it's not the bus that you want to be getting on.
This is Denise Arregui here in Lima, Peru. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Denise. Now reporter Hilary Garcia is standing by in Mexico, our final destination for today. What do you have for us, Hilary?
Thanks, Chris. I'm here in beautiful Tepoztlan, Mexico, a town that both Mexican and foreign tourists like to visit.
Let's talk with a few of them about their cross-cultural experiences. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Delfino Valdez, and I was born in Reynosa, Mexico, and now I live in the United States.
Tell us about your cross-cultural experience.
I am married to an American woman, and she was making me lunch one day, and she brought me a soup and a sandwich. Once I was done with it, I said, okay, honey, where's the rest of it? And she said that was it. Well, it is customary in my culture to have a huge meal in the middle of the day with the beans, the rice, meat. So needless to say, I was very surprised.
This is Hilary Garcia in Tepoztlan, Mexico. Back to you, Chris.
Until next time, this is Chris Brooks for Travel World, bidding you bon voyage. Hi, I'm Chris Brooks. Welcome to Travel World. Have you ever traveled to a country with a completely different culture? If you have, you probably know what culture shock is. It's a feeling of confusion you get from suddenly being in a new environment.
Okay, let's see. Start using the chat, the Zoom chat, and tell me what phrases did you get? It's the one that I heard and I went back to listen to it again was the culture shack. Culture shark, no, culture shack, right? Culture shack. Did you get the definition of culture shack? Okay.
No.
One at a time, please. Just one at a time. Uh-huh.
It's like when you realize that the things are different, like greetings, food, and ways to travel, something like that.
Yeah, it's actually, I'm sorry, Violeta, culture shock. Culture shock. Yeah, it's culture shock. You go, you stay in shock, you know, with some things. So have you ever got that feeling? Have you ever got that feeling of the culture shock? Yes, Violeta, how?
Yes, when I meet people from other side of Latin America, or my mom has a friend, she was from Spain, and she always give 2 kisses. Mwah. And here in El Salvador, we're not, we used to only shake hands or maybe 1 kiss if we are a friend. But if we're not, for example, hey, nice to meet you, this is my friend fulana, and she make, oh, nice to meet you, mwah, mwah. And here all the people here in El Salvador were like, what are you doing? Yes, they were shocked. And for example, in other cultures, they only bounce.
They just bounce. That's right.
Just bounce.
Their head.
In Asia,
We do that. We bounce our head.
yes, no, we do like, so what's up?
That's all right.
Oh.
That's right. Well, you shake your feet, right?
Yes. And I live in Honduras for 11 years. So they have different cultures.
Really? That close?
Yes, yes.
So close.
They have different costume. No.
Customs. They have
Customs.
different customs, cultural customs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I live in the North Coast, so I met many Black people.
Oh.
So they were very pride.
Close to, what is it? Oh my
they,
God.
They are garífunas.
But that's very close to this, to Belize, right?
Yes,
Very close
yes.
to
So
Belize.
I live in San Pedro Sula, and I met many Black people, and some of them were many friends of mine, but
very friends.
But others are very pride. For example, when a black friend get introduce me to other, they were like, who's that weird bug? Weird white bug.
Okay.
So that was very shocking because my skin is very...
You may feel offended.
Yes.
Discriminated.
Yes.
Discriminated, that's right.
So they were very, very proud with their culture. So
very proud about their culture. Okay, repeat, culture.
Culture.
Remember the culture club?
Yes.
Yeah, culture. Great job. Okay, I think this is a good topic. So let's talk about this for a minute. Have you ever experienced a culture shock? Have you ever experienced a culture shock? That will be the question, okay? So let's, as you noticed, Violeta just gave an example. So I'm going to split the class so you can practice with this topic, okay? Have you ever experienced a culture shock? Okay, let's go and practice for a few minutes. Then we come back and we're going to talk about the grammar topic for today, okay? But please talk. It's very important, okay? Let's go. Let's see. I have to sign 2 to 3 participants. Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry too. Can you help me?
Hello. The question is, have you ever experienced a culture shock? And who is the first?
Well, all of my life I live in Salvador, but I have friends that she got married with American boys, and they say that the culture is so different from the food, the way of from the food to the way to, how do you say manera?
Way.
From the way.
Ways.
Okay.
Ways to live. For example, in the United States, you can do for breakfast only bacon, pancakes, and milk. It's so different. But they told me that the life is so different from El Salvador because in the United States, you are freedom. And
you have freedom.
You have freedom, exactly. And In El Salvador, we are, how do you say, conservativo, teacher? I don't know.
Reserved.
Reserved.
Reserved. Somos reservados. We're reserved. We are not shy. We are not shy. Or we are not shy or timid. We are reserved.
Mm-hmm. In this country, we are almost all, we are safe. But they told me that in the United States, you have a lot of freedoms, and the most important thing is only work and enjoy the life. But here we're not. We are more, how do you say, teacher? Porque somos más como familiares, que pasamos con la familia.
We're more familiar.
We are more familiar.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Elvis?
I only traveled to Guatemala, and my brother, he lives in Peru.
Lives?
He lives in Peru. He told me that the food is different. For example, they didn't eat. I don't know. They didn't eat a tortilla.
They didn't used to eat tortillas.
They used to tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
They eat a rice per tortillas. In other, for example, in Christmas, they I don't know, acostumbran, used to.
They used to.
Used to. They used to eat I don't the pig. I don't know. It's good. They eat marrano. I don't know. It's a pig.
Pork.
Yes. And we in El Salvador we are chicken.
We eat
it's
chicken.
Different.
We eat chicken mustable.
It's different. The culture for the food.
Our culture is different. That's right.
What about you? Sorry.
Okay. Alicia. Alicia.
Yeah, Alicia.
Okay. In my case, I had experience in a shock culture when I got married, because I am from Guatemala and my husband is from El Salvador. And the countries are near, but there are different. And the first that I have to say, it's that the Salvadorian people, it's very friendly and how do you say solidarios, coach? Teachers?
They're very solidary.
Yes, they are solidary, and there is it's people that helps always, and I love this attitude, because I feel that if you have a problem, there are always there is a person that helps you. And I love pupusas, for example. And in Guatemala, the food is different because in Guatemala, the food is traditional. I remember that the beverage in El Salvador, it's very different. For example, I had never heard about the fresco de ensalada, but in Guatemala is not, it doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist.
That doesn't exist. And I think that it was a change for me, but positive in my life.
Excellent. Okay. Repeat. Married.
Yes, they.
Married.
I was married. I was married.
Married.
I was married.
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 What? Married.
Married. Married.
Married.
I was
married.
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 I was married.
Married. I was married.
I was married. I know.
Okay, look. Married.
Married.
There you go. Married.
Married.
Okay. Married with, I got married with a Guatemalan. Yes, Alicia?
Okay. Teacher, sorry, Madeline was writing that she has a problem.
Yeah, she already joined.
They say about the chat.
Yeah, she already joined the meeting. I already assigned her to another group. Don't worry. She was calling me actually.
Okay.
We are on the class. Okay.
Yeah.
They are very supportive. They're very, you use another word. Yeah. They are very supportive. That's the way you say it, Alicia. They're very supportive. And then you said that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay. Continue, guys. Next.
That doesn't exist.
Okay,
I gotta go to another group.
We finished.
Come on, do it again.
Okay, Alicia.
Yes.
But we can talk about
Alicia.
Yes,
in Guatemala.
I went to Guatemala.
In Guatemala, the beans are.
It's true.
What is
very
true?
Good. Stanley told me about in some countries, the people don't use toilet paper because
yes, it's true. Indians, Hindus. I mean, I'm sorry, Hindu people. Yeah, they don't use, well, they actually use toilet paper, but they just use a little piece of the toilet paper. And you can Google it. I'm not going to talk about that. It's crazy.
But he is all about when the toilet can wash you, or something like that.
Oh, he was talking about the different. Okay, the differences on the.
It's a different toilet.
Yeah, on the not on the washroom. The toilet. The toilet is different. You actually have two toilets. In some places, yes, you do. That's true. Okay.
It's a big cultural shock.
Yes, that is a major cultural shock. I'm sorry, that's a major culture shock.
It's a major cultural shock.
It's true. That is totally true. Okay, what else? What other countries? But in which countries have you noticed this culture shocks? Culture shocks.
I heard that in Canada, for example, the people in their works, in their jobs, don't ask about the birthday date or about organizing parties, because is private life, and they private life, and they don't
like
they aren't touchy people, don't give hugs, and don't decorate the job, the work position with gloves, with balloons, or
Balloons,
gloves? Balloons, okay, balloons and greetings because it's private life.
That's true. Okay,
They are some cold, I think.
They're a little cold.
A little cold.
Okay, there are different ways of saying to organize a party. You can say put up a party. Put up a party. You can say throw a party. Let's throw a party. Let's throw a party. Okay. Let's put up a party.
Let's throw a party.
Put up a party. Listen, put up a party.
Put up a party.
Let's put up a party. Okay, set up, put up, organize, throw a party.
Throw. But throw a party is when I organize a party and I invite many people.
A lot of people. A whole lot of people, yeah. And you just tell your friends, hey, tell your friends. You tell your friends, I'm throwing a party. I'm throwing a party tonight. Everybody's invited.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, guys, keep going. I'm just going to visit one more group and we will be back, okay?
Okay.
No signs. 3 years ago.
Since.
Yeah. Since 3 years ago.
Okay. Hello. What cultural, what culture shocks have you found?
It's I didn't remember. I didn't remember. I think that it's Maya Quiche.
No,
but culture.
They were Maya.
We're talking about culture shocks. Like in another group, they were talking about how in some other countries like England, they don't use toilet paper. They have two toilets. One is for you to do your thing, you know, and the other one throws a little water, you know, throws some water so you can clean up.
A bidet.
A bidet. Thank you, bidet. That's right. Yes, so that's for us.
Weird.
Yeah, for us that will be weird, but it's very convenient. And for me, it's cleaner. That's cleaner than using toilet paper all the time, you know.
Now imagine when you have a baby and he makes
I remember.
He makes the two number two, so you have to watch all the baby because you don't know how to you're not prepared when you see.
I remember a class from kindergarten. Do you teach your kids how to do number two, you know, with balloons? You put balloons on the back.
I saw the video. And but it's very
clever.
Yes, it's very clever because we have to teach every single year how to do that.
Yes, and it's very important.
Yes.
If you remember Daddy's Daycare with this black guy, what's his name? This color guy, Eddie Murphy.
Ah, yes.
Daddy's Daycare, la guardería de papá.
Ah, yes, I know.
When he goes to...
Yes, I have a little experience.
No, a very similar experience. You had a very similar experience. Oh my God. Sorry for you. That's crazy. Okay, good. So that kind of culture shock is what we're talking about, Beatriz. Have you gone to any other country, or have you met anybody from other countries? I think her screen is frozen.
Yes.
Yes. It's just not moving. Okay. Did you girls met anybody from other countries, Daniela?
No, I'm not.
You've never. I've never met it.
Never.
Really?
When I
Never
went
met.
to Antigua, Guatemala,
Hmm?
I met some, I don't know how to say, indígenas, native,
Natives. Some.
native,
Mhm.
native, native woman,
Women.
native
Women.
woman,
Women.
women,
Uh-huh.
native woman,
Women.
women,
Plural. Native women. Yes.
women.
You met
So,
some native women. Uh-huh.
and when I was taking a picture with them, they were very, very shy. They didn't want to take a pictures.
They didn't want to take pictures.
No. They were like, no, 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 no. And they covered her faces with the, I don't know how to say it.
With their clothes. They had a
Yes.
cloth. Oh, really? Or bandanas.
Yes, because the name of the clothes is refajo.
Oh.
They use a refajo. So they put in
the refajo, yeah, which is
yeah,
a piece of cloth.
in her face and don't look at me.
In their faces.
Don't take photos. Yes.
Why? Because they thought you were capturing their soul forever, or?
I don't know, but
Some cultures don't like pictures.
Many opportunities, they do the same.
They do the same. Excellent. They did the same. They did the same.
They did the same.
Okay. Repeat. Opportunities.
Opportunities.
Opportunities. Opportunities. Mm-hmm.
Opportunities.
There you go. I met some native women. Women.
I met some native women's.
Women.
Yeah,
remember that you have woman, singular, women,
and
women.
Okay.
Plural. Same as man and men. Men.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay, let's go back to the main room. Hi, Bea, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay, sure.
It's just the internet connection, right?
Yes, I have many problems with that, but I connected with my cell phone.
Oh my God. Okay, good. Yeah, we still have some time. Do you play the piano?
Yes, I was learning to play the piano.
What happened?
I don't have much time for practicing for my work and the university, so.
Okay. I dream to play the piano. That's one of my unfulfilled goals in life. Speaking German, speaking French,
Korean.
Chinese, Mandarin, and yes, play the piano. But the most realistic one will be playing the piano, I think, because I already know how to play the guitar, so it will be easier, I guess.
I would like to play to play the guitar too.
Okay, I teach you how to play the guitar and you teach me how to play the piano, okay?
Okay, that's right.
Someday, whenever the whole pandemic is over.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's see what is it on today's lesson for grammar. And by the way, you didn't tell me any other expressions you heard on this video. Well, watch the video again. Go to the platform, watch the video, and leave it on the comments, okay? Go to the discussion forum. Thank you guys. I noticed that Adriana already commented something. Okay. Underground transportation, I love that. Level of education level. Okay. Kindness and good education. Then we had also good mentions. Sonia Margarita Duran. don't remember her. Who's Sonia Margarita Duran? Can't think of her. Okay. Okay, but she said in December 2019, I traveled to Guatemala. I not like the food. What do you think about this? I not like the food. I didn't like the food, right? I didn't like the food. The people is very friendly. Okay, what do you think about this?
People. People is very friendly.
People is very friendly, or without the article. What about people are very?
People are very. People are.
People are.
Because it's plural.
Without the or with the?
Without the. You're
okay.
When you generalize, you don't need the article. Remember, if you use the article, you have to be very specific. Now, number two, you can use both. You can say people is, and that is the formal way. The formal way of saying people is, because I have seen it on CNN. CNN? Okay, the news, they usually say people is, okay, like people is standing in front of the building in flames, just staring at the flames. Or they can say people are standing, okay, people are very friendly. So you can use both, okay? One is formal, one is informal, but normal, okay.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Watch the video again, look for more common phrases. Okay, let's watch this short video about noun phrases containing relative clauses, okay, and try to make sense to it. Let's pay attention. Just 1 minute.
Hi everyone. By the end of this class, you'll be able to express your feelings towards traveling to other countries. You'll learn how to use noun phrases to do this. So let's get started by me asking you a few questions which you should be able to answer with no problems at all by the end of this class. When traveling to another country, would you be nervous about being far away from your family? Would you feel insecure about traveling alone? Would you be enthusiastic about making new friends? By the end of this class, you'll be able to use noun phrases which contain relative clauses in order to express your ideas when it comes to traveling. So let me present some structure at this particular moment. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make sense of these noun phrases which contain relative clauses. First, we'll start talking a little bit about how we use this as the subject. Then we'll move into the object. Probably the object, I'll separate this into a different lecture. So in order to form this kind of expressions, first we're going to have a subject. So in this case, this subject becomes one thing. Then this is followed by a relative clause, I really miss. And then we're going to have the verb to be. In this case, as you can see, is the verb to be is. And then that's followed by an object or a phrase, if you will. So let's write that specific sentence down, and then we're going to try to make sense of it, as I mentioned. So let me do that at this point. Okay. All right. So as I mentioned, one thing becomes the subject of the sentence. I've colored that in green so we can see the difference between what's a verb and what's a subject, what's a relative clause, what's a verb, and what's the object of this particular idea. Then this is followed by the relative clause. I colored this in blue so you can see what I'm referring to as a relative clause. And then the verb to be. Now the verb to be needs to match with the subject, if you will. So if the subject were to be plural, then this should change to are. And then it's followed by the object of the sentence. So in this case, my mom's cooking is the object of the sentence. What we're going to do right now is we're going to include a lot of relative clauses so that you can see that this topic can become a little bit confusing, but if we understand this structure, it shouldn't be difficult to complete. So let me include lots of relative clauses. All right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make sense of it, but we're gonna try to make different sentences with them. All right. So I mentioned one thing. You could express this idea by saying something, right? You could also say two people, or you can say two things, or you can say two things that I miss would be, and then you mention what those things are. But let's try to make sense of it here. Um, so one thing I really miss is my mom's cooking. So I've included a few relative clauses, and let me get you to answer this by me asking you the question. So what would you be nervous about when traveling to another country? What would you be anxious about? What would you be comfortable with? What would you be curious about? What would you be enthusiastic about? What would you be fascinated by? Let's say that we choose the country, maybe France, all right? So France seems like a very touristic place, and I think that a lot of people would like to travel to this particular country. So let's do that second one. One thing I'd be nervous about is, all right, that's gonna follow the verb to be, and maybe for me is getting lost. All right, let me try to keep the format a little bit because I want you to notice that you get the idea. So if we follow this pattern, subject plus relative clause plus verb to be plus the object, then we shouldn't have any difficulties expressing these ideas. Just one last thing that I would like to mention, that if I change the subject to plural, okay, I will need to change the verb to be, and I will also need to change the object because both things need to be plural. They need to match with whatever the subject is. So for example, two things I really miss are my mom's cooking and my room at home. Okay, that's just to give you an example. And
Ok, so vamos a poner esto en contexto porque suena un poco confuso y lo vamos
Yes.
a lo vamos a definir bien fácil, ¿ok? Estamos hablando de relative clauses, como cláusulas relativas. O sea, esta frase, como lo dice el nombre, tiene relación con el sujeto, que en este caso puede ser uno o varios sujetos, y están describiendo un poco más de una situación figurada. ¿Ok? Y luego habla de lo que esa situación sería, o más bien ese sujeto sería. ¿Ya? Eso sería. Vamos a ver. Entonces, poniéndolo en su contexto en nuestro lenguaje, sería dos cosas que yo de verdad extrañaría. Es decir, ¿se acuerdan? I would really miss. Que yo de verdad extrañaría. Decía José, puedo ocupar el verbo to be en singular, pero el verbo to be afecta o está determinado, está afectado por el sujeto. Si el sujeto está en singular, el verbo to be va a estar en singular. Si el sujeto está en plural, pues el verbo to be irá en plural, número uno. Y número dos, los objetos serían dos situaciones o dos objetos. Por ejemplo, tomemos de ejemplo el primer ejemplo, valga la redundancia, Dios mío. ¿Cuántos ejemplos? Ok. Dos cosas que de verdad extrañaría son la cocina de mi mamá, o sea, cómo mi mamá prepara la comida, y mi cuarto en la casa. Esas dos cosas extrañaría. Ok. So if you traveled, what things would you really miss? What things would you really miss? What two things would you really miss? Y así, what three things would you really miss? Okay. ¿Sí se entendió esa parte? Questions?
Yes.
Back.
Yes, it's clear, teacher.
It's clear, right? What about the next one? I'll be nervous about. What would you be nervous about? What would you be nervous about if you travel to a foreign country, to another country, and you don't know that country? So What would you
Getting
be
sick.
nervous about? Getting sick. So use the examples. Something. Okay.
Something I'll be nervous about is getting sick.
Something. Oh, yeah, I didn't take it. Took it. Something I'll be nervous about is getting sick. Exactly. Getting sick. I didn't take it. Okay. I'll be nervous about is getting sick. Definitely. Okay. And it's singular. If it was two things, so two things that I'll be nervous about are, okay, getting sick, not having money, running out of money. Phrasal verb, run out. Okay, you run out of fuel. Out of money, out of love for someone. Okay, you can run out of many things. Run out of food. Running out of food on a pandemic situation, right? Being enclaustrated without food, that will be crazy. Okay. So
what do you mean run out, teacher?
Oh, quedarse sin.
Okay.
Last night we went to the park, and when we were coming back, we ran out of fuel. Nos quedamos sin gasolina. Yeah, ran out of fuel. Are you running out of money?
Not yet.
Not yet. Today is the 16th, right? So no, not yet. Okay. What would you be anxious about, Veronica? What would you be anxious about if you were in another country? What would you be anxious about?
Getting my I don't know, say my airplane or
airplane.
Airplane, yes.
Getting my airplane ticket or getting my airplane, yeah, on time. Okay, excellent. It's good. You see, you can do it. Oh, but let's use the examples. So you need a subject, remember, here in this line. Okay. One thing, Pero?
Yes. Okay. Something it will be anxious.
Okay, follow the structure. Let's see. Okay. Okay, something I'd be anxious.
Anxious.
Huh?
About
is
lost my.
No, you were fine. Getting my airplane.
Getting my.
Getting my airplane. Good. Catching my airplane, meow. Getting my airplane. Okay, I heard a meow. Madeline, where are you? I haven't seen you today. Oh, there you are. Hello, Madeline.
Hello, teacher. You didn't call me. When I called you, I
hang up.
I was alone in class.
I saw you, don't worry. Chicos, cuando sea así, y de hecho ya voy a parar la clase, ¿ok? Quiero que Madeline me dé un ejemplo. Vamos, Madeline. Sería, ya le explico por qué, Madeline, ¿ok? Vamos a usar I'd be comfortable with is, ¿con qué estaría cómoda si viajase a otro lugar, a otro país? What would you be comfortable with?
I will be comfortable with this. I like it.
Okay.
With is like in the country.
Okay, so you say something. I'll be comfortable with is
like it. I like
is
I visiting my favorite country.
Visiting.
Enjoy the country.
Enjoying the country. Okay.
Visiting my favorite.
Enjoying or visiting my favorite places.
My favorite
travel in first class.
Oh yes, traveling in first class to travel. Yeah, travel in first class. Okay, so we will continue with this topic. We will make more examples. Watch the video. Creo que si todos nos adaptamos a al ejemplo prácticamente del video, a esta parte donde está la estructura gramatical, tal cual, y entendemos que aquí va el sujeto, esta es la relative clause, ¿ok? Estas son las cláusulas relativas, luego va el verbo to be, es en singular o en plural, y eso está determinado por el sujeto que está en verde, y luego pues tenemos el objeto, my mom's cooking, getting lost, ok. Bien.
I'm very in Jerome.
Solo tengo un minuto. Sí.
In Jerome.
Bien, ya terminamos la clase, solo tengo un minuto ya porque tengo la siguiente clase a las 9 en punto. Número 1, sí, no puedo contestar llamadas, Madeline, lo siento. Durante ya media vez la clase termina.
I thought there is no class today.
I understand. Ok, sí comprendo. Entiendo que no sabía, está bien. Ahora, si a alguno le vuelve a ocurrir esto, ustedes no se acuerdan que tienen clase o algo ocurre, no les puedo contestar el WhatsApp, entonces métanse al link y vean si estamos en clase. Si aparece que están solos, el Zoom les va a indicar que hay grupos, o a mí directamente Zoom me va a mandar un mensaje. Por ejemplo, en este caso, Madeline, usted se metió y yo inmediatamente di, Madeline, estás sola, me dijo Zoom. Ay, pobrecita, dije yo. No, mentira. La voy a agregar a un grupo, dije yo. Y la metí a un grupo.
I was sad.
Bien, y número 2, se acabó el tiempo. Por favor, necesito que todos completen la plataforma a más tardar el jueves a la medianoche para poder continuar con su proceso de inscripción al siguiente módulo, para poder aprobar este módulo. O sea, es crítico, es urgente que ustedes se responsabilicen. Si ya lo hicieron, pues perfecto. Si no, pues les invito de nuevo a que lleven a cabo los ejercicios de la plataforma, ¿ok?
Yes, I was finishing my classes and then in my college it was I didn't have time.
Okay, don't worry.
Right now,
vamos a hacer el tiempo. Let's make the time, okay? Tengo que dejarlos.
Okay.
Ya empieza mi siguiente clase.
Bye, Alicia. Bye, my
Good
friend.
night,
See you tomorrow.
everybody.
Bye, good night.
Bye.
The same, bye.
Yeah, but I